Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the number 1 team in the land, a squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
So it's third down and 4. Settling for a field goal here would really be a let-one after the great field position. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up with the...
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Flanagan. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long now at the 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you to sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long go to convert this third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Flanagan. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The offense starts with a short field. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Here's the toss play now, running left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. No problem, knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Catch made on the out route. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll test the right side here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Play coming up after that completion. Caught near the goal line. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mung. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
That's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Matthews. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Ball handed off. He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? He's swarmed by the defense. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Direct snap to the back.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Hand off to the single back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 20.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And the runner takes off to his right.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Went after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Flanagan. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Dump off caught by the running back. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
But this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense comes out to start this drive. They're going to run it. Breaking just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Flanagan. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Flanagan. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz, and they're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Keeping it on the ground here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now give the offensive line.
Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game here.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they get a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They go with a direct snap. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks loose at the 40. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Looking to throw it deep. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a quick decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up a critical third down play. Now it's always a